You've seen him in Netflix's Daredevil, The OA, and so much more. And now Nikolai Nikolaeff is joining us in the studio right after this.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hi AfterBuzzers, and welcome to Mini Spotlight, where we highlight rising stars in music, TV, and film. I'm your host, Amy Cassandra Martinez, and I'm joined by the talented, fantastic, super awesome Nikolai Nikolaeff. Ooh,
wow.
I love saying your name.
Thank you so much for getting it right.
Right? At this point, I think I've said it so often trying to get it right that now it's fun.
Yeah, now you're like me, a professional at saying your own name.
Okay, well, hi. That's awesome. So let's get started by telling all your fans out there where they can see you right now.
Yeah, so right now, they can't see me anywhere, but in a couple of days, on Memorial Day, is the premiere of 6 on History Channel. This is the 2nd season, and I mean, all I can say is buckle up. It's very exciting. This is the 2nd time around. They've made everything much bigger, and they brought me on as the main bad guy, and I'm just happy that, you know, in real life I'm a good guy, I think.
You are!
Thank you, Amy. But on screen I happen to play a bad guy and do it well. So
you do. Well, okay, so true story. When I found out that I was interviewing you and I saw a picture of you, I was like, oh! Daredevil, you really scared me. So, great job.
Thank you.
I need to know, what do you do to prepare to play a bad guy?
This thing that happens, these eyebrows, they do a lot of the work for me.
Okay, wait, no, like show us. Okay, so lessons in being a bad guy. Let's see it.
Just have these eyebrows. Look, it's brooding. Look, it's a stretch for me. You know, I do have to try, because again, I'm a nice guy in real life, but when it has to kick in, I kind of go into a little zone, and I'm just lucky that I do it quite well. I think also that the Russian helps me a lot, because as soon as I kick in with the Russian accent, things happen and people go, whoa. And so yeah, that's the last couple of jobs that I've had in the States have been the Russian guy, and I'll take it. It's afforded me, you know, amazing opportunities to be on sets with some of the most talented people that I've ever met. Charlie Cox on Daredevil, Vincent D'Onofrio on Daredevil as well, and so yeah, most recently is 6 with the boys, and also they've joined with a new character played by Olivia Munn. She plays Gina, a CIA agent, and yeah, getting to dance with these guys, as you can imagine, from a guy from Australia who's wanted to, you know, do this his whole life, it's pretty special.
That's amazing. So what is it like for you to work behind the scenes on such amazing projects? Is there something that it's like, oh yeah, on Daredevil, this is what we did, or, you know, like the OA and 6 now?
Yeah, oh man, those two were both filmed in New York, and I can't tell you the feeling of walking onto a set in, like, for instance, Daredevil was in Red Hook. We're filming a lot of it in Red Hook. And I was walking down. I got off the subway, and I'm walking down. I saw the Statue of Liberty on the horizon, and then like all what we call the circus, I guess. I call it the circus. It's all the buses, all the makeup vans and stuff.
It is a circus.
Yeah, it really is. Like when we come in guns blazing, and it's quite a sight. So for a young guy to be walking down to work legitimately, and not just, you know, trying to sneak onto a set like I used to do as a kid, was very, very special. And in terms of anecdotes, I don't, like, just sitting there. Okay, I've got an anecdote from the OA.
Yay.
I got this one. There is a fantastic actor by the name of Jason Isaacs, who plays, help me out, Amy, he's in the Harry Potter films, the white...
Malfoy's dad.
Yeah, Malfoy's dad, yeah. What's his...
Lucius Malfoy.
Lucius, that's it, yes.
With the long...
So Jason Isaacs is sitting on the table, like 2 tables away, and he's talking to he's just got everyone in the palm of his hand, right? And he's telling these stories. And I sat there by myself. I was like you know that classic scene of everyone's tables are occupied, and so you sit by yourself, because I came to lunch late. Anyway, and I look over and I go, wow, that's the Malfoy guy, you know, talking. I was very starstruck. Anyway, and he's sitting there and he's talking, and then he looks up And mid-conversation, like mid-thing, he looks up at me, makes eye contact. It was amazing. And he goes, and he just stops his thing. He goes, I'm sorry. And he looks at me, he points to me, like kind of, and he goes, I just have to say, I'm watching Daredevil now. I love what you are amazing in it. And I'm like, you know, you could picture me like mid kind of fork in my mouth kind of thing. And I couldn't believe it was happening. This guy that I've watched through my whole life, he did another film, oh, hold on, what was it? Event Horizon. Okay. Which was, oh man, I hope he did that film. Sorry. I've watched him in hold on, was it Event Horizon? Anyway, look, he's done so many things, and I've just, you know, like, the Mel Gibson one with Heath Ledger. Patriots Day. No, that's not
No, Patriot.
The Patriot. The Patriot.
There we go.
Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Person I've admired for my whole life, and to stop and go, you were really good in that, was a pretty special moment for me on the OA. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That answer was way longer than needed to be, but yeah.
That's what we want. We like hearing those behind-the-scenes moments that you don't get to see because they're behind the scenes. Yeah. Now, you mentioned earlier that, you know, you were actually able to go on set because that's part of your job, unlike when you were a younger kid and you would just kind of try to sneak on sets.
Yeah, okay, all right. When I was 13, and we were in Williamstown in Melbourne, which is a beautiful part of the city, and we were having dinner, and there was this show being filmed down the road, and I saw the lights, and I went, Dad, I really want to go, because I knew I wanted to be an actor at that stage. And so I finished dinner, and I just go, I'm going to go down the street. And this is, you know, 9 o'clock at night. They're doing a night shoot. And I remember they're hosing down the street.
How old are you?
13. 13? Maybe 12, yeah. Oh. And they're hosing down the street because that's what they do to make it look nighttime-y-esque. It's, they you know, the lights bounce off the concrete and stuff, and anyway, so they had the truck and they're hosing it down and all that kind of cool stuff, lights, camera, action, and I wandered onto the set, and I ended up speaking to the third AD, who then passed me on to the second AD, who then passed me on to the first AD. He just said, stick with me, kid. And so I got to go into the inner sanctum, and I saw the wardrobe ladies, you know, put the keep warm jackets on some of the stars, and just everyone was busy doing their own thing, and I just went, this is magical. And so years later, when I was about 16, 17, no, maybe 18, Heath Ledger was filming Ned Kelly down the road from me. Oh my God! And that was another set that I tried to. I kind of went on and you know, loitered around. And if you act like you know what you're doing, you can get away with a lot of stuff. And most recently, I did it on The Flash. I think it was The Flash or Legends of Tomorrow, one of those two in Vancouver. Oh. I don't tell them that. I guess it's too late. But
don't worry.
Look, they were filming at the bottom of my apartment, and I got picked up, and I said, look, I need a coffee in my life, and I need because it was like an hour to get to where we were, and so I kind of went into their catering kind of tent, and I just and everyone's got the walkie-talkies, and I think I don't think I pretended to say something, but it was you know, again, act confident, and you can get yourself a coffee on a film set. It's amazing. I
feel you should write a book about how to do that, because honestly, we could learn a lot from you.
Yeah, no, I'm not that good of a writer. I'll just keep doing it. That's it.
Well, then maybe
I'll dictate it to someone, and maybe
Okay.
Actually, a documentary would be pretty good for me. Yeah, I do some crazy things. Mm-hmm. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it.
You for sure need to come back and share all of that dish.
Oh my God, what have I started?
Secrets. Oh, I know, right? So, where can people see you next? We don't have that much time, but I want to make sure that we get all of that out there so people know where to find you.
So, 6 is coming up Memorial Day, and I'm playing the Prince. Again, buckle up. And then after that, I'm a very lucky boy, and I'm in a movie called Mile 22, which is with, you've probably never heard of him, Mark Wahlberg. And, he's a dude. And then it's directed by Peter Berg. Probably never heard of him as well.
No.
And then John Malkovich as well. He's a bit of a no-name actor.
Wow,
and so
super indie.
Very indie, yeah. And I play a very mysterious character, and it's an honor to bounce off these guys, to say the least. Yeah, the trailer dropped a week ago, and it's just, man.
We have some fans in the studio, yeah. So,
good.
Exactly. So if you guys haven't seen it, keep watching this, and then after you're done watching this interview, go watch it, and then follow you for sure.
Please follow me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I love people and fans, and actually that's one thing I'm really I wanted to say thank you very much for you guys for having me on, because the fans, you know, they really they're very passionate, and I really appreciate them because they care, and we care as well. Like we spend hours on a set making, you know, what we hope is really high quality content, not content, but like stories that people care about, you know, and you know, when you're playing the bad guy, if you're crap, or if people don't care about you, there's no point in watching. So I think that's really important to be believable and I don't know about loved, but maybe loved in a certain way. Like there's a reason why they do the things that they do. You know, you want to make people care for them because then they're human, and then we've got a good story, as opposed to a mustache twirling, you know, Russian bad guy or whatever it is. So yeah.
You have like substance to the role.
I try to.
Well, I mean, Jason Isaacs. I mean, he's a fan, and we're fans, of course.
That's very cool.
Last little question. If you could look at the camera and tell yourself a message that you'd like to hear 10 years from now, what would it be?
Oh, wow. You've just thrown me on the spot, Amy.
It's okay.
What have you done? What have you done? If I looked at myself in 10 years' time
10 years,
and I gave myself some advice, it's a combination of stuff. It's not going to come out really eloquently.
Okay,
something along the lines of, hi, me. Carpe diem, seize the day, and then, you know, I work hard, love hard, and be true. Yeah, I think so. I think it's something along those lines. Look, it sounds very sniffly and
no,
whatever.
But this is you in 10 years.
Yeah.
So if you like.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I've got another one. Ready?
Yeah.
Don't forget to smell the roses.
Oh.
Yeah, because sometimes in this day and age, you know, we're stuck in like the superficial crap, and you know, look, some of it is great, and you know, it's enriching to a certain degree, but you know, friends and family is really important. And again, work hard, love hard, you know, and I'm very blessed to do two things in my life that I really love. You know, this acting. I have another thing in Australia that I with one of my best mates. We have a little joint venture that we started up, and yeah, and then I've got the most amazing friends and family. So yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have to come back, because we could really just chat for all day, like all day.
You know what? I would love to
day.
come back. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you for coming here. And if you could just tell everyone where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, so true story. I have two social media things. I don't have Facebook.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's so Instagram on at Nikolai Nikolaeff, and then Twitter, which is at @nnikolaeff. I really should have them together, but you know.
Maybe in 10 years.
Maybe, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Get your Instagram and your Twitter on the same page, young man. That's what I'd tell myself.
I mean, if
in
we
10 years.
have Twitter.
Yeah, there'll be like Snapchat 3.0 and 4, I don't know what. Will we even really be on our phones? We'll just be sitting here like
right, and then just you know. But
we'll
people can still follow you then, because you'll probably have
maybe
the handle.
Unless I just I just lose it and I wipe everything off.
Oh no.
How are we gonna find you? Well, I don't know. Well, maybe give me a call and we'll have a coffee together, you know?
Guys, you heard it here. You heard it here.
Yeah, uh-oh.
Thank you so much for talking
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.